So, welcome back. Just arrived from Kent Models. We have the newly re-released Audi Quattro in 1/24th scale from Tamiya. So, as you can see, this is the newly re-released. It's the first generation Quattro. It does come with an engine. Example in red. Officially licensed. And let's open it up. See, we've got chassis, got some small chrome tree, clear parts, black parts, tyres, body moulded in silver, more interior parts and a driver, and the front grille. And then we'll have a look at the instructions. You can get 10% off this kit, all the paint and tools that you need to build it, by going to Kent Models and using the code BOAB10 at checkout. Every time you use it, it benefits me and the channel. Terms and conditions apply. Thanks very much. So, here we are. The Audi Quattro played a major role in moving four-wheel drive vehicles away from being the exclusive domain of heavy off-road cars. It was one of the stars of the Geneva International Motor Show in 1980. While the body was similar to the Audi Coupe, its flared fenders and spoilers, front and rear, hinted strongly at its high performance. But its full-time four-wheel drive was naturally the main talking point. Differentials at the front and rear were joined by a centre differential in a setup that checked numerous boxes: smooth road driving, superior speed and cornering, and exceptional stability. The centre and rear differentials could be independently locked from the cockpit switch for improved grip on surfaces like dirt and snow, as well as top-level braking, while power was provided by a 2,144cc inline 5-cylinder engine, with the turbocharger and intercooler that gave an impressive 200 brake horsepower, and paired with a 5-speed transmission gave rise to impressive numbers, such as a top speed in excess of 220 km per hour and a 0 to 100 km time of a mere 7.1 seconds. The front and rear of the car had McPherson strut suspension and disc brakes, which were ventilated design at the front. In 1981, a rally version of the car debuted and took the global circuit by storm, winning multiple races and opening the door for other four-wheel drive rally cars. Its influence was also felt in the road car arena. While the car itself remains an ageless classic, the Quattro name is also still used by Audi for its four-wheel drive system. Let's have a look. So, you've got recommended paints on here. And it recommends doing it either mica silver, Italian red, pure white, or pearl blue, and it gives you different Tamiya colours there. So yeah, we've got suspension, got controlled steering arm on this, suspension detail there, the wheels. Interior, and we do have decals for these seats, very 80s pattern there. Now this one does have an engine, only left-hand drive though. As you can see there, we've got a driver figure. Paint the driver figure as you like, it says. Engine goes in there. And you've got an interesting feature here in that you can, if you wanted to, just leave the bonnet intact. If you don't want to show the engine, then you can do that, or you can cut it open. We've got the body there, headlights, grille, tail lights, window all in one piece. Wipers, indicators, all that sort of stuff. Spoiler, and putting it all together. We've got the decal instructions, and as you can see, these three colours use the black Audi rings, and this one uses the silver one. So yeah, check which one you're doing before you start. So let's start with this large black sprue. It's first released about 40 years ago. So we can see we've got door cards, Got some mechanical parts, these go underneath. Exhaust system, suspension parts, drive shaft. There's the driver, he's moulded with racing harness. More suspension parts. There is the engine. A nice amount of detail on that. We've got turbo, we've got the little Audi rings. You could drill out some of these to add some ignition wires if you wanted to. Number plates, that's the controlling arm. These are the disc brakes. Yeah, so I have to say, this looks very clean. I can't see any flash on this, which is great considering how old this is. So second black sprue. Now I know that they did a rally version of this, so I presume that the rally version would not have this sprue because this has got all the standard interior parts. My guess is that the rally version, and you've got the driver's head there as well, my guess is that the rally version would instead have the more sporty stuff. So yeah, you've got dashboard there, some detail picked out, you've got radio, speakers on the parcel shelf there, handbrake, Audi grille, so centre console there. Yeah, looks pretty good. Wing mirrors, separate headrests for those front seats. I always think of these headrests with the holes in the middle as being particularly 80s. Then we've got the floor of the car here, so a bit of detail you can add to that. Yeah, but again, all very nicely moulded. Here's the chrome tree. It's quite a flat chrome, it's not particularly jazzy, so yeah, you might want to leave those wheels as is, and then you've got the surrounds for the headlights. All the wheels are the same. So here is the body, as I say, moulded in silver, and generally speaking looks pretty good. Got a couple of swirl marks there, so yeah, you can see on the back where all those sections will go. You've got these vents in the side, not actually open, but yeah, very distinctive shape, the Quattro. And if we look underneath, you can see here where you would cut away the bonnet parts and where you can add the little clip. Oh dear, just there, so you'd remove those there if you wanted to. Also got this support here, which obviously you need to remove. 1983 Tamiya, so yeah, looks pretty nice. Just put that there. Let's go with that. Here is the lower lip, which goes at the front like so. That seems to slot in quite nicely. Okay, tyres here. Now I wonder if this was originally one of the motorised ones, a bit like the Renault 5 that I built recently. You've got those little pins, polycaps, and then all the tyres are the same. They've actually got some sidewall markings, they say Michelin on them. They're pretty good. Here are the clear parts. I'm not going to remove these because I worry about losing them. But yeah, you can see window is all one piece. You've got a little hole there for the rear view mirror. You've got some kind of indicators. More indicators there, and fog lights, headlights, and you've got that large coupe strip at the back for the tail lights, which I've looked back recently, and yeah, Quattros do have this, but yeah, you don't often notice it. Okay, then we have got the decal sheet. Okay, so as you can see, there's quite a lot going on here. So we've got that seat pattern, which is also for the door cards, and then we've got black and silver lines. So some of these are sort of like the side trim. Then you've got Quattro in silver, grey or black. I think some of these go on the windows. You've got the little digital display things there. And as I said with the instructions, you've got black Audi rings or silver Audi rings on the side, depending on which colour. Only got a German number plate or the Audi Quattro word mark. But yeah, pretty nice, and yeah, I expect these to be high quality. So there we have it. I'll be building this next. Let me know what you think. Have you built one of these before? Did you get one when it was first out in the early 80s? I've always been a fan of the Quattro. Don't see many of them on the road these days. Remember, use the code BOAB10 to get 10% off at Kent Models. They've got this kit available right now. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you soon.